Hi everybody, it's Rita from Maria's Scrap Shack. I'm going to show this little journal that I made for my granddaughter, Harley Grace. And, sorry, I got to get my chair and get comfy. Okay, here we go. I've been working on this one for a while, and I asked her today to send me some ideas of what she might like in it, but let's see. This is a... oh, what do they call it? The cover is from one of the regular little, oh, I forgot what they're called. Anyway, I covered it with, I Mod Podged a napkin, and then I put this little book plate here, and then I put junk journal, and I put some glossy accents on top of it. So I really like the sunflowers and the wild little purple flowers, and I thought Harley would like that. I put an eyelet here. It's kind of brassy, antique brass, and then this is just some, what do we call this? I forgot what it's called. Oh my gosh. Oh well, I'm a little rusty at making videos because it's been a while. Made a little pocket right here, and this is a digital of a library card, and I put some craft paper behind it and sewed around the edge. I think that's, I'm not sure what digital that's from. I made a little window right here, and I put a die cut of a ladybug. This is Tim Holt's ladybug, I think. Sizzix. I put This Book Belongs to Harley Grace. And I love to cut out reinforcers, and I do them out of painty papers and the inside of envelopes or whatever. I just like different paper, and I really like eclectic, so... This is a digital. This is some balance paper. What is it called? Balancing paper. And I like to put different paper digitals on the edges, so it makes it easier to grip the little tiny pages. Here's some crochet cotton, or cotton trim, I should say. And I use my sewing machine to make different little symbols, and like I glue it on and then I sew it on. This is out of one of my books of encouragement, and I really liked the wildflowers and the lemon. It's got lemons along here. It says brothers and sisters I will encourage, and then she can, whatever Harley doesn't like in here, I'll tell her that she can always cover it up with a sticker or a magazine, or she could draw over it or glue something over it. It doesn't matter, These are more edges on the sides of the pages out of junk mail envelopes. You can see this one's black and white, and this one's green, and this one's blue. And you know how when you go through your junk mail, if you turn the envelopes inside out, they do that for privacy, right? This is some coffee stained paper, and here's some more of the wallpaper. I like to take the wallpaper and put it on the edges because it makes it nice to grip onto. This is a digital. It's a beautiful wildflower one. I like that one. Honestly, I can't remember the names of all this stuff, so I just want to thumb through the pages so I can show Harley. If she likes this one, it's hers. If she doesn't, I'll keep it and cover up her name. This was my favorite paper I found at Hobby Lobby, and I looked there today and I didn't see it, but I love these cute little ladies. It's coffee stained paper. It was like a little paper notebook, and I just coffee stained it and then put it in here. Some mushrooms and wildflowers, some clover, and some more wallpaper down here. There's lemons on the edge here. I'm not sure what book that was out of, but I love the look of the watercolored leaves. This was a stamp, and I watercolored it last weekend and just made a little pocket out of it. And then this is a color swatch I did out of my Daniel Smith watercolors. I made a little journaling tag out of it with some coffee stained paper. Some more of these little pages. Here's another digital page. Craft paper. Here's a window I made out of tissue paper. Everywhere there's a hole, I put these little reinforcers because she could always hang a charm off of that, or, yeah, some beads or whatever. Here's some calendar paper. Some more coffee stained with doily impressions, and this is a cute little digital, and then more of that inside the envelope on the edge. It just gives you something to grip, you know. It's really cool. This is a tiny little pocket that I made, and then this is a little tag I made, and here's some of my granddaughter's artwork that I took a picture of, and then I made a sticker out of it. This is a butterfly that my sister crocheted, so Aunt T made that. And this is just some paper that I put together and I sewed down with the sewing machine. And this is painty paper I made out of a grocery bag, a brown bag. And I just tuck it in here like this. It's a place for her to journal. And this is just a cute little, oh, what do they call these? Glossine bag. I want to say Carrie Kale sent that to me because she sent me a bunch of them that were already stained and had sweet designs on it. Here's some trim I sewed on this coffee stained paper with doily impression. I like the tiny little pom-pom, or that's not what we call that. What do we call this? Well, it's trim, but I forget what these tiny little things are called. Yeah, it's mostly wildflowers. I love wildflowers. Here is a piece of paper that, what is that? I don't know why it says Marion Smith. Oh, I think I had copied something. I don't know. Because she didn't design that. It's just a piece of paper that I might have scanned, but then I didn't use it. Because I made a window and I put some stickers in there. And then this is out of one of my books. And I love this because it has thistle on it. And that's one of my favorite wild little weeds is thistle. I love the color. I put a little tiny eyelet right here. She can hang a charm off of that if she wants to. And, oh, this is the one. This is the one. Marion Smith had a digital of cotton candy. And I think when I printed it on this coffee stained paper, that's why it said Marion Smith right there. It was one of her designs, I think. Anyway, I found a little, what do you call it? A poem about cotton candy. And I wrote it in here. So if Harley keeps this one, she'll have some of Grandma's handwriting. This is another little glossine bag. I put some washi tape at the top of it of these tiny little purple flowers. And then I just put a little note to self in there. And this is off of a brown bag. And I just sewed it down the edge right here. Gives you something to hold on to turn it. More digitals of the wildflowers. I really like those. This is some more of the wallpaper. I like it on the... What I do is I just cut out an inch and then I score it down the middle to where I can fold it onto the edge of the paper and you just glue it on. Here's another reinforcer that I put on this. This is scrapbook paper. I love the little birds on a wire. And this is where I cut out a heart and then I sewed around some of the napkin that I Mod Podged onto my glass table. So when I do that is I take the napkin down to its thinnest one piece and then Mod Podge it and then I totally let it dry overnight and then I peel it off the glass table and I can use it as like a little see-through window. I love that. This is some more of the notebook that has the calendar that's, I forget what they call that. Anyway. This is just a piece of music paper that's been Mod Podged on there, and I put pink paper on the edge of this paper and sewed down to hold it on the edge. This is one of my coloring book pages that I've copied in here, and then I tried coloring in some of it with my colored pencils, but I didn't finish it. She could always finish it, or I don't know, I might finish it. Maybe not. This is just a sticker that said just a note to say, and then more of my favorite digital. And this one's, I can't think of who this one is, but I love her channel. And oh my gosh, I'm so bad. I can't think. Anyway, this is some of that little trim that I got at Hobby Lobby. And I was thinking about putting some little fairies in here, and I haven't done that yet, but there's a little pocket I made out of a coffee filter, and I just sewed it on the corner, and I made a little window here, and I put some of my friend's art in here that she takes pictures out in her garden, and oh my gosh, I just loved that one. So I printed that out, and it's in the little window, and then here's 2 little pockets on this side. It just has some scrapbook paper in there that she can make notes on if she wants to tuck it in there. If she doesn't like any of this, she can just take it out and throw it away. This was just a book page with one of my new washi stickers on it of the little kitties. I thought they were so cute. I just tucked that there. And here's some ladybugs, because I put ladybugs in all my journals. Everybody that knows me knows I love ladybugs. I put this little purple envelope in here because it kind of went with this paper. And then I just took a piece of brown bag and made a little journaling card out of it, and I roughed up the edges using my favorite tool that I used to use all the time that I haven't used in a long time. And I don't even know if you can get these anymore, because I think they quit making it. It's called a Zutter Distressitol. When Harley was little, she liked to play with that, and so did Maddie. But I didn't mean to do that. I scared myself right now because I hit the button. Sorry about that. Anyway, that's what gives this shabby looking corners, or edges I should say. I just tucked that in there, and she could draw on it or make a note or whatever. This is some more of that seam binding. That's what I was trying to say that this was seam binding. I couldn't think of the name of it. I love that color green. I think it's pretty. And I believe that's Harley's birthstone color. I forget what that stone is called. I love it. It's pretty. This was a new little picture frame that I got at Hobby Lobby today. So I put a little piece of cardstock in there so she can see that she can put a little photo in there, or she can write on that little pocket. Some more cotton trim. Some more of that digital. The flowers are really pretty. Plain page. You know, you never know. Oh, it was the back side of the coloring paper. The color page, I mean. Some more of my coffee stain paper. I love the images of the doilies. They don't have to be perfect, you know, it just gives it a little design. Some more of that wallpaper I put on the edge of this one. And I stamped it and said, "Handmade just for you with tender loving care," with today's date, by Rita Donnelly. My YouTube channel is G. Marie's Scrap Shack. There's another back pocket right here. It's a little tight, but she could always tuck something in there if she wanted to hide it. And then that's the back side. I hope she likes it. And I could always add more to it, or she can cover up something if she doesn't like it. This was 3 signatures, and I think it's cute. I hope she likes it. Anyway, Harley, give Grandma a message. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great night.